Okay, quick review of this Jugbow trading collar as well as remote. A couple things that I really found very important about this and why I chose it. One, this guy's neck gets very sweaty. As you can see, we've got multiple layers in here. So I do have the longer prongs on here, which is super important. I have two versions for him. Now, he's an older guy. We tend to just use the vibrate or the sound for him. But you know, if it's a busy day and there's lots of dogs walking the neighborhood, it's super, I hear you, yes, bye-bye. It's super important that I can have the ability to do the little bit of a shock. Couple things about this that I found super handy. One, if you have two dogs, you can get another collar and bam, you can use one remote. So that to me is super important. I like the smaller versus the larger prongs and that option. Super important as a dog owner who always forgets things like taking this thing off when it's dead. It only takes 2 hours to charge. So you can bring them in, maybe do a meal, have them on the couch relaxing or whatever, and if they're heading back out, it only takes those 2 hours to charge. I like having the option for the two dogs if you need to on one remote. I also like that it's really clearly marked, because if you are looking to quickly, you know, he's reacting to something, you don't want to have to think too much. So I like that I've got my vibrate, I've got my sound, I've got my charge, and then I've got my 10% like extra charge. I maybe used this a couple times with him, but I appreciate that. And I know, buddy, you hit the button up here and it changes from 1 to 1 to 1. So you're changing over from vibrate to noise, or to sound to charge. So I found that really easy. Comes with a charger, and also this is not something I put on yet, but I should, because sometimes I'm like, where did I put this? Especially if you're just spending time outside with them. You can throw this on your wrist. So I found that super helpful. Something else super important when it comes to the collar width for this guy in particular, because he's got so much skin and beautifulness right in here. And it has a little note to remind you to take this off every couple of hours if needed, if you're sweaty or whatever. The pollen is getting to me. This is not too thin, not too thick, and it's very lightweight. We need that for him. He's already got his Serestra on here, but we need this to be really light because he can have reactions down here. And just a good reminder to take this off when they're inside, to move it around at different spots, but always make sure those prongs can touch them. But for this guy in particular, and he's got a big neck and this still fits, which is another nice benefit of this particular model. Huge neck, and then you can also bring it down to really small little guys, okay? And it has the light that's charging on there, so you can tell if it's dead or if it's still in charge and ready to go. Overall, I'm super impressed with this. I was gifted this in exchange for my honest opinion. Now you have it. Try it out. Let me know what you think.